Hey guys, it's Cherie. I have been missing in action for a little bit. I had my grandkids for a week, and so I didn't have a lot of time to do much of anything else. So I am, though, getting ready for next week. So today is Sunday the 4th, and I'm going to plan next week in my standard vertical planner. So last week was really basic. I just laid down a few stickers, and that was it, because I just needed to kind of have, I technically had the grandkids the week before and into this week, but then the rest of the week was just a gong show. So anyhow, yeah, so I am going to start off with tomorrow on the right track with my planner planned. Decorated, sorry. So yeah, so I'm going to use this new kit from the shop called Tulip Fields. This is printed on repositionable mat, and I don't have the boxes printed, but I have some other boxes I want to use up, so I thought that would be the way to do it. But I love it. It's kind of, it's designed to sort of look like a glow over tulip fields. And years ago, we visited Skagit Valley, and we visited the tulip fields there in Washington State, and it was just beautiful. And this kit makes me think of that. It was just absolutely incredible. So I think what we'll do is lay the washi down up here, and I am going to try and cover that black line. And then we've got, now this part of this kit was a kind of not such a good cut kit, so I saved it for myself because I wanted to use it anyway. So oops. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope spring is in full swing wherever you are. It is finally here. Yesterday was 27, which I think is about 85 Fahrenheit for those of you in the US. It was just absolutely gorgeous, and it was not too windy, but today is windy, and not very nice. So yeah, but we did have a tiny bit of rain this morning, but I do mean tiny, not even enough to really make our deck wet. So okay, I'm going to start off with the to-dos and lay those down across the top. I had all the orders from the Planner Boss Collective sale are out, so hopefully you should see it within the next week or two, depending on where you live. And sadly, I hate to even say this out loud, but Canada Post could possibly strike again at the end of the month, or I believe the 22nd. So just between that and the whole thing with the tariffs and anyway, some days just really am like, is this, if I didn't enjoy it so much, I just tell you. But anyway, hopefully Canada Post will come to an agreement before the 22nd of May, because the last time they were on strike for over 4 weeks, right through the Christmas season, and it was just a nightmare. And yeah, anyhow, and I had a big banner at the top of my Etsy shop saying, like, sorry, but your order's not going to ship because of the strike. So if you order, I will have your order ready, but it won't ship until after the strike. And then people are like, where's my order? Like, does anybody read anything? On the plus side, I did have to go to Edmonton, Alberta, which is about 2.5 hours away, for something unrelated. And I was able to use Chit Chats, which is a shipping source here in Canada that will take orders across the border, and then USPS picks them up. But yeah, that worked out well, but it doesn't do me any good for my Canadian orders. And like I said, I had to drive 3 hours almost 3 hours to get to it. So anyway, I'm really hoping, Canada Post doesn't strike. Then we have the whole tariff thing, which went into effect for things made in China, which some of my washi is made in China. The washi loop, the PET tape that I sell. So Yeah, I haven't decided what to do with that, whether I may just not sell it anymore to the US, only to Canadians, you know, because the tariffs are ridiculous. And I feel like not everybody's clear on who pays the tariffs. But if I ship you this washi and you live in the US and I list on it that the country of origin is China, which most of it is, then you will pay that crazy tariff on the washi. So anyway, just all ridiculous. But anyhow, just so you know, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do there. So yet, oh shoot, I should have just left that. It was slightly crooked and now I've torn it. But anyway, enough about that. So in the meantime, we'll just go with what we got until things change, and hopefully everything will go back to normal and be, yeah, including the possibility of a strike, because I don't want that again. It was really challenging. Okay, so we have a lot of really pretty deco. Weekend banner, payday sticker. Let's put the boxes down. Like I said, this just reminds me of that trip to Skagit Valley. And interestingly enough, I have a friend who is a florist, and she said the only flower she is allergic to is tulips. And I always thought, oh, that would stink, because I love tulips. The minute tulips come out in our grocery stores here in Canada, I buy tulips pretty much, you know, till I can't get them anymore and just have them in my kitchen. And I when we went down to Skagit Valley to visit the Tulip Festival, and I spent the whole 2 days sneezing my head off, because apparently in large quantities, I am very allergic to tulips. And I mean, they don't even have a scent. So anyway, but oh my gosh, it was just incredible. It truly was a beautiful sight. And I would love to go to the Netherlands during their tulip festival time. I've been to the Netherlands a couple of times, but not during their times when their tulips are like rows, like fields. Literally, this is how it was, just fields and fields of tulips. It was just absolutely stunning. So lay that there. Okay, this is extremely crooked, this one. What is going on here? I think it must be the header that's crooked. Yeah, I can see that now. Okay, let's get this laid down properly. But anyway, yeah, tulips, peonies, and roses. Those are my three favorite flowers. And carnations are up there too, because carnations are what everybody always bought me when I had my babies. And so the smell of carnations always makes me think of when my kids were newborns. It's funny how things make you, you know, certain scents make you automatically think of certain things. And so, yeah, that's one of them. So, okay. Let's see here. Go down. But I do have one tulip that came up for the first time. I used to plant tulip bulbs all the time when we lived in town. I think I've mentioned this before. I had tulips all along the front of my house. But here where we live now, the tulips don't like me. But one actually came up this year, but he's very stunted. I don't know what the deal is with him, but at least he came up, so I'm happy about that. Okay, we've got one habit tracker, which I think we'll just pop down here, and then we've got a payday sticker, which I will let's put him down here for Tuesday. And then we've got some pretty deco, so let's put this right, yeah, like that. We've got some, oops, gotta pull that off carefully. Okay, yeah, they are just, I just love tulips. Gorgeousness. There. There. And one more little guy. Here, that's kind of pretty. So I've got three more that I can use. Actually, we'll lay this one down here. Then we've got these two left. Okay, and I'm trying to think, what have I got for boxes that I just want to use up some of the boxes that I do have. Like, for example, here's just a, you know, a plain green one. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I'll lay that down and mark that there. What else? Let me think. Oopsie. I do have a hair appointment as well, and I believe that is on Wednesday. Okay, I have a meeting on Wednesday as well. We got Wednesday, so put that there. Okay, garbage day. No, that's the week after. So, I could use these pink boxes. So I could mark Wednesday here for my hair appointment, and another blue box. It'll matches quite well. What am I thinking? Yeah, I can't be already the 11th by the end of next week. Like, what? What is going on? I know I have something Friday. I just can't think offhand. So I'll just put a box down there, and then we'll put a box down here because I have, what do I have Tuesday? Something I think going on Tuesday as well. So we'll use those up. And I think that, oh, yeah, no, that should be good for, it's just good for me to use up some of the, like, look at how beautiful these boxes are. And I need to start using some of these things that I've just popped in here because, you know, it's no point in having them if you're not going to use them. So I don't think there's anything else. I feel like this white strip though is bugging me. So what have I got for washi that might work in there? Let's just pull out some pink or purple washi that might just add to, okay, not tulips, but maybe that might be, I did have some really pretty tulip washi, but I believe it faces this way, although I guess that doesn't really matter. So pumpkins, not quite the right time of year for pumpkins yet. Actually that pink with the, that's too wide. I need something a little narrower. I think, yeah, as you can see, I have a little bit of washi here. I think I'm actually going to go with this pink with the white flowers just because it's the right shade of pink and it's about the right width too. So let's just pop that down. I think by the end of the week, I'll be out mowing grass because our grass is really starting to grow and our leaves are coming in. And oh, I love this time of year. It's just, although I could do without the crazy wind we currently have today, it's just awful. But anyway, that is part of spring here where I live. So, okay, that's just, yeah, I like that. And we'll just use this for, yeah, that's pretty. I wish the other stuff didn't show through, but that's okay. Oopsie, didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Good, perfect. Just use this to, there, that just adds a little bit more color there. I like that, yeah. It's quite pretty. And then I could add just a little strip right there. Just, let's see. Oh, come on. Yeah, that'll look. Come on. Don't do this to me. There we go. There. Yeah, my goal this year is to just use more and use my washi. It's not, I mean, it's pretty in the drawer, but I really need to use it. So it's the point of having it in a drawer. So I think that's where we'll leave it. Like I said, I've got these two that I probably will put down. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it now. Because the weekends are always, you know, kind of slower. So we'll put that one there. And then we've got this pretty one. Let's see. Should probably pop it somewhere over here. Let's just put it between the 2 days here, and then that gives me room. Yeah, there, awesome. So like I said, the this kit did also have the boxes, but I wanted to use up some of the ones that I had. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it. So anyway, that's that for this week. I'm happy with myself because I'm actually, you know, planned up ahead of the week. So that's great. So I hope everyone has a wonderful upcoming week. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.